I'm using the North American version of this game for two reasons. One, Japanese menu, ya basic. Two, howdy folks, welcome to City Connection. This game is a ton of fun. This game is so much fun that once I found out it was available on the Switch and its original arcade interpretation, I almost bought it immediately. That being last night, by the way. I test a lot of these games right off the bat just to make sure that, they're playable. And so I tested this game and I didn't stop testing this game. I'm still not great at it, but it's a ton of fun, and I'm sure this amazing music helps out considerably. This music is a variation on... One moment, let me pull up my notes. I took notes, that's how much I like this game. This music is a variation on Allegro non troppo e molto maestoso from Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto No. 1. You can hear it a little bit in there. It's more upbeat than Tchaikovsky's version was. I'd say that's pretty obvious. Tchaikovsky didn't like his, chip tunes and drum beats. But this song's wicked catchy. Do 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 do. I'm pretty sure Tchaikovsky's not copyrighted, so what I'm going to do is play a little bit of his music for you of this song so you can compare, because while this is based on his song, it doesn't sound that close, really. Take a listen. I didn't do that on purpose, but I did want to talk about that cat's music. Nice freeze frame. I love that guy. I gotta talk about him in a second. It's a different picture in the Japanese version, by the way. Listen to that. There are multiple versions of this song, and I believe it's one per city. Maybe not in the NES version. I don't know if the NES, at least at this point, had that kind of capability. But definitely in the arcade version. Anyway, like I was saying, the cat, the song that plays, you probably recognize it. In the UK... Yeah, that song. In the US and the UK, some people call it chopsticks. For some reason. It's actually called Der Flohwalzer, which is the flea waltz in German. But in Japan, it's called Neko Fanjata. I definitely butchered that pronunciation. But it's called Neko Fanjata, which means I stepped on the cat. Here's a list of all the other fun names it has. Well, that was fun. There's a lot of detail in this game, and a lot of fun music, and a lot of wackiness. This game definitely doesn't take itself too seriously. It's got a bizarre story. Okay, so this car I'm driving, it's a real car, actually. That car is a Honda City, hence the name City Connection. You get it? It's a double meaning. It's a double entendre. So, in the original version in Japan, you're playing as a girl named Clarice, who is a super tourist. And her goal is to go from city to city in her car, her Honda City, and paint the highways of every city she goes to prove that she's been there. The police are after you because they don't like vandals. In the North American version, you're playing as a guy without a name, that cool guy on the menu and in the victory screens, who went to New York City to steal a bunch of paint from a high-end paint store. That paint is leaking out on all of the highways. The police are just trying to get their paint back. That doesn't explain why you have to paint all of the highways with it, though. Like, you'd think you'd want to paint as little as possible in order to, I don't know, get away with all of this paint. Basically, the North American version doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's goofy as hell and I love it. I hate that cat, because that cat comes out of absolutely nowhere. I haven't figured out a way to predict where he's going to be next. So, you know, I'm just gonna learn to deal. Also, I have not made it past England. I have an idea for a special coming up at some point. And if that happens, then I'll show you the other cities then. But if it doesn't, I have not made it past London. I want to make it past London. I just haven't. Because I love this game, but it's tough. It's a Twitch platformer, which is my genre of choice. Like Super Meat Boy and whatnot. It probably happened because I grew up playing Donkey Kong Country, too. Yeah, I love this game, but because it's a Twitch platformer, it's hard. And because it's from the 80s, it's got lives. So, I haven't been able to make it past level 2, because every time I die on level 2, I need to restart the entire game. Oh, you see that balloon there? If I get 3 of them, I can warp to another city entirely. I have not done it. I don't think I'm going to do it on stream, but I wanted to let you guys know that that was a possibility. One moment. Another thing to notice is that if you pause, the music restarts. No matter what music is playing. Watch this. Yeah, see? You can just start it over and over and over again if you feel like it. I don't know why you'd feel like it, but if you feel like it, it's a possibility. Knock yourself out. Because of the end of Zippy Race, whenever I keep staring at the Statue of Liberty in the background, I keep expecting it to, like, dance. That was not fair! Okay, that wasn't fair. This game definitely has problems, mainly that cat. If it wasn't for that cat, this game would be perfect. I hate that cat. He's so hard to avoid, and you can't kill him. By the way, those things that I keep shooting are tin cans, I guess. Different sources seem to disagree whether they're tin cans or if they're oil cans. But I say we just split the difference and say they're oil tin cans. So yeah, I don't really have much to say about this game that I haven't already talked about, because it's not, like, easy to joke about. There's not a lot of variation. It's just goofy and fun and addicting, and I kind of love it. I'm gonna add this music to my list of Nintendo music that requires more recognition. I'd love a remix of this in Smash. Oof, avoided the cat there. So, before I go, I'm gonna try to use this life to get to the next level. But before I go, what I'm going to do is use my last life to show you my favorite way to lose at this game. Because there is a better way to lose than hitting the cat. Hey, I got an extra life. I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't think I've been at a level long enough to. It's because I'm talking. I blame you guys. Okay, cool. So, here, I will sacrifice my last life to show you guys my favorite way to lose at this game. You ready? Watch this. I don't understand any of that. You know what? One last thing before I go. I don't know who made this game. I never really bothered to look. Let's find out together. Oh god, I feel dirty. I'm gonna go take a shower. Bye.